Hello, welcome to Mystic Moon Virgo. If you have significant Virgo energy, well, welcome. Virgo, if you appreciate my time and my energy, let me know. Do give me a thumbs up. Thank you so much. And if you have any comments, please feel free to share. Virgo, let's go and see what kind of energy is going on with your collective. Very exciting, Virgo. Although the calendar years that we follow are ultimately, right, a construct that our modern day society has given us. We're still, Virgo, in the end of the year. We still give it weight and meaning by participation in it. And this year is very close to being finished. Let's go and see what is in the Virgo energy, the Virgo collective energy. Thank you for the like. And what message is out there for Virgo? Virgo, I have ironic. I have 8 of Pentacles, Virgo, which is Virgo energy. Magician, strength, star. That which you touch, Virgo, is gold. Virgo, I think I'm going to move my table or my thing over here so that I have more space. She's like, oh, you're moving everything. Yes, we're moving. So we have 8 of Pentacles. 8 of Pentacles with this bottom of the deck energy building, star, magician, and strength. I mean, the work that you do is gold. That which you apply yourself to, Virgo, is a blessing. Also, to that which you develop, you will be a master of. All you need to do, Virgo, is dedicate yourself to either an idea, a skill, a thought, a cause, a desire. And Virgo, you have the ability to master it. That's a gift, Virgo. It's in your collective's energy. So 8 of Pentacles. 8 of Pentacles gets the Lovers. Queen of Pentacles. Such fertile ground you build, Virgo. Perhaps too fertile, Virgo. 9 of Pentacles is Virgo energy as well. We have King of Cups. 10 of Pentacles, also Virgo energy. All the Virgo energy came up in the minor arcana. Virgo. So I did say that anything that you apply yourself to, that you dedicate yourself to, Virgo, you can realize. But I am going to say, Virgo, if you are realizing dreams and working towards goals with others, it's important to keep stock, Virgo, of how much you are investing and how much others are investing as well. Just because you are capable and just because you are dedicated doesn't mean necessarily, well, it does mean in this energy that some people, perhaps, Virgo, could you be there like, well, you do it so well in the first place. I'll let Virgo handle this. And in this energy, Virgo, there is a possibility of becoming so heads down and so focused, Virgo, on that which you do well, which ultimately, Virgo, is to support, to provide, to ground, to grow, and to also maintain. That you could be sapped by it, from it, Virgo. Be careful, Virgo, not to be so heads down in your ability, what you offer, what you can do, that you're not also taking just as crucial stock as those that you are partnering with around you. You may think too, perhaps in this energy, Virgo, that by example, people will also get motivated and follow along. And I think, Virgo, there is a lot of excitement here, but the excitement is on what you provide. The excitement is on you, faith in you, lots of faith in you. Lots of faith on you, but then we come down to, again, there's something here that they, the people who are around you and are working with you and believe in you, Virgo, we could also say in this energy, love you, appreciate you, value you, but there's something here that they could just miss the obvious of what you need, Virgo. What you need, but perhaps, Virgo, what you're not communicating. Maybe you think not to go and ask for it. What is it that you have been giving and you'd like to be receiving? Because I have here so much in awe of Virgo, they could forget, Virgo. Some important qualities that you need as well. I don't know if it's words of appreciation in this energy, Virgo. I don't know if it's also support of what they can do. Maybe too, also putting forth their fair share, Virgo, whatever that may be, whether it's resources, time, application. You know, in this energy too, Virgo, that which you do, people could take for granted because you do it so well. But we know, Virgo, every skill that's obtained, every skill that's gained, many hours went into that, Virgo. No one just wakes up and is a maestro at anything. Yes, there could be innate leanings, but if you don't develop it, it never turns out great. And I think that's also a little bit of the energy here, is that people are not pushing themselves as much as they could or as much as they should to match the dedication that you have been putting out, you are putting out, and you will put out. Thank you for the likes. Let's go and find out more. I kind of feel like I want to move over my whole chair and move a little bit more of the space over. My cat's just sleeping so nicely. And I'm pretty sure I'm going to knock her with a, I put out the cards. By accident, but sometimes it happens. Okay. Virgo, let's check out the Five of Cups first. Let's find out what that's all about. And then we'll check into the Lovers and Queen of Pentacles. Five of Cups gets the World. Two of Swords, Ace of Cups. Virgo energy with Hermit. Empress energy. Oh, what's that other card? Just curious behind it. Hierophant. This is actually interesting bottom of the deck energy because these are like, well, number one, goals. Also, two, large personalities, talented people, different ways of doing things, different modes of who do you follow and why. Under a Five of Wands, a little bit of competition here. Whose idea is best? Whose idea is best to follow? Very independent energies. How do very strong-willed people, strong-willed talents, very distinct views, very distinct goals, I'm going to say, not views, goals. I mean, Empress is to grow, Hermit, ultimately. Well, we could say Hermit is to seek. But I also have here under an Eight of Pentacles, Hermit is to gain. You know, Hermit is already a large power, but Hermit in this energy can grow more. And we could say Hierophant, staying in your place. A whole bunch of different attitudes around growth, application, and maybe too in this energy, Virgo. When should we be satisfied? When should we say that at this level, this is fine, and then perhaps go on to something new? Five of Cups, clarified by the World, Two of Swords, and Ace of Cups. Well, number one, we have very strong reminiscing energy. Could even be what has happened up to this point. Definitely what has happened before. Could be the motivation as well, Virgo, for when you have a chance to prove yourself, a chance to apply yourself. You grab it because you don't want to miss out on that opportunity, out on the possibilities of what could be because you didn't give your best or your all. And I think also, too, the main message of this Five of Cups is please don't overcompensate, Virgo. There's really nothing that you should have done better in the past. You acted as you should have, as you were called to, at that period of time in the circumstances and situation that you were in. And don't allow any sort of I can do better, I feel, to haunt what you're doing today, what you're doing now, what you intend to do. Because those were entirely different circumstances, Virgo. But the caveat, the danger here is that by holding on to some unpleasant things of the past, and also, too, in this energy, Virgo, perhaps what you could have done to make possible opportunities turn into successes. Those are moot points, moot thoughts. Focus on the present, Virgo, and do the best that you can as you can do it. You don't have to try not to overcompensate. Try and also pace yourself, because it's your natural cadence, Virgo, that is all that's needed. Not for you to exert yourself, and not for you to particularly strive for excellence. You don't need to. with Queen of Pentacles. Let's take a look at Queen of Pentacles. I have Six of Wands, the Moon. So you could be thinking, waiting for when success comes your way. Also, too, I'm going to say, Virgo, partnerships. Partnerships are really coming up here. Of course, lovers, we could be talking about a love connection. Of course, these are general readings, right? I don't really, outside of my love readings, I don't necessarily pull on whether something's going to be work, life, love. I try and keep the messages general. But I will say that here, Virgo, we are talking about interpersonal relationships, how we work and interact with other people. And that's compounded, we could say, too, with the fact that we have a Queen of Pentacles. Queen of Pentacles, yes, it could be someone in feminine energy. It could be someone who's receptive to others. Queen of Pentacles energy, specifically receptive to what you can provide, what you can nurture, what you can share, what you can help grow, what you can stabilize. Also, too, though, Queen of Pentacle energy ultimately is an energy that's committed. You know, your heart is committed to putting forth what you have at hand for others. Going back to the theme of partnerships coming up here with Sun and Moon, we have soulmate energy. So this really is about finding the right group of people as well. That as you're going through your life path, as you're working on your routine, your day, that those items that comprise of your day, your week, your month, your life right now. But then we come into, again, the issue of who are you partnering with? Who is caring for you? Who are you caring for? Of course, we can break it down even more into the more finite areas of, like, for instance, work, right? Like, obviously, you don't want to care too much for work because work ultimately can replace you very easily, right? So you don't want to go and you want to watch how much you invest in that as opposed to if it was your own business. Relationships and partnerships, well, that's another issue. But anyway, bring back that moon. Queen of Pentacles in this energy. I just wanted to call that out, that we are talking about relationships and how much are you giving and investing in them. Relationships overall. You know, here's a Queen of Pentacles energy. Well, first of all, it's patient. Believing that with the right circumstances and giving it the right amount of time, things will bloom. I have faith. And faith is even here in Eight of Pentacles. With enough time, enough application, enough hard work, the right work, things will bloom. Success will come. Very patient energy. But I am going to say here too, in this energy, Virgo, yes, things will bloom. Thank you for the likes. Things will bloom, but they will bloom only with the right people. And how can you go and sort out those right circumstances and right people? Well, really the vitality of ideas, Virgo. The vitality of goals. How vivacious are they, Virgo, in life? How exciting are the plans and the actions that they're doing to realize it? I think that's something to always keep in mind, Virgo, with the partnerships, regardless if it's on a personal level or a professional level. How your relationships overall are affecting your life or in your life. How are they? He's like, I have a bug. She's a little bug. How are they? What are their goals of the people around you? What do they intend to do? Because I remember, Virgo, too, back to what I initially said in the beginning of the reading, of what your gifts are. Valuable, Virgo. Once you start to care, once you start to dedicate yourself to either a cause, an idea, a skill, you master it, Virgo. That's a gift that you have overall in the collective. So we have the Lovers. Lovers, I have Emperor, Magician, and Two of Cups. Very strong masculine energy coming up here, Virgo. Also, too, bottom of the deck energy. 5 of Pentacles, 10 of Pentacles, Virgo energy, 3 of Swords. Now, this could either be, Virgo, the people that are around you. This could be the environment that you're in or have been in. It could be both. But definitely not supportive. Not where you should be satisfied remaining at. Also, too, Virgo, with, it's a seesawing energy that's up here, number 1. And that seesawing energy could be, too, what keeps you in a constant state of application and practice, maintenance, building. But definitely this tells me that either who you are with, the environment that you're in, perhaps both, not at all where you should be. We come down to literally a very masculine energy here with Emperor and Magician. Also, too, very fast energy, Emperor and Magician. Leadership qualities, Virgo. Heavyweight energy, too, Virgo. Well, number 1, Virgo, let me say that besides the fact of watch how much you apply yourself, don't necessarily feel like you have to overcompensate or overshare. I'm going to say it's almost like meets like energy. Large energy meets large energy. There could be a little bit of energy in here too, Virgo. I'm not quite sure how you could present yourself. Maybe you could present yourself a little humble, more humble than you should, Virgo. With this energy here, it's asking you to, number 1, step out a bit, step out stronger. You have the space and the agency, Virgo, to take larger steps, to make bolder moves, to let people know who you are and where you stand and what you want and what you will do faster, quicker. And by being in that energy, Virgo, you're going to go and draw people in like energy. And everything I have here, Virgo, I feel like once you step more into a powerful stance, take more of a leadership role, you're going to meet other heavy, similar heavy energies, people to come around. And this energy is rather fast. All that it requires for you is just to literally throw your weight around a bit more, Virgo. You're not a supporting link in the machine, Virgo. You are the machine, Virgo. That's my message to you. Hello. How are you? Thank you, everybody, for the likes. Anyway, that's my message for Virgo. Thank you for your time. I think that's probably all the readings I'll do for right now. Until next time, bye-bye.